Hey, this is Carrie Ann Kilpatrick with Let's Be Realty Girl, your local go-to realtor here in Northeast Florida. And have you ever wondered what either you have to leave a buyer when you sell your home, or maybe you're not sure what the seller is obligated to leave with the house for you? So today I'm focusing on what stays and what goes during a home sale. And did you know that something like a Ring doorbell system is an item that's commonly overlooked or contended in a sale? So it's wired into the house. So is it a fixture or not? So this has actually happened to me. So I can speak from experience how important it is to be crystal clear in a contract. So common questions arise frequently with things like drapery, rods, TV mounts, and even appliances. So we're going to dig deeper into those tips in just a second. But in case you don't know me, I am Carrie Ann Kilpatrick, a real estate agent and local lifestyle blogger here in Northeast Florida. And everything home is my passion. So I'm going to be sharing real estate and home related topics with you every week. So you can follow me for community highlights, even local business spotlights, real estate tips, and everything in between that makes your home special and unique to you. Okay, so what stays and what goes? So here we're going to break it down. So buying or selling a home can be stressful, and even more stressful when buyers and sellers are unclear about who keeps the TV, who keeps the drapes, or the $10,000 water feature in the front yard. So here we go. The general rule of thumb, so you have more clarity during the buying and selling process, is legally anything bolted, nailed, wired, cemented, or permanently glued to the property becomes a fixture, and fixtures stay behind when the seller leaves. But anything that's mobile is considered personal property, which leaves with the seller. So basically, anything that can be removed without causing damage to the property goes. And let me give you a few examples of how this actually plays out during a sale. So, appliances, that's a big one. A washing machine is considered personal property because it can be easily unplumbed and unplugged. So, the sellers are entitled to take it with them. But a stove and a refrigerator is less mobile, but can still technically be moved. So the seller has a right to take it with them, and this is why most contracts are written specifically to include things like ovens, stoves, refrigerators, etc. Window dressings. So drapes can easily be unhooked, so they remain the seller's personal property, but the drapery rods and cornices are bolted to the wall, so they must be left behind. So most drapes are also normally purchased to fit the design of the home and rarely look good in the seller's new home, which is why most sellers do leave those drapes behind, even though they're entitled to take them. But if you want them, make sure it's in the contract. So that's important. Flooring. This is typically a no-brainer, but a rug lying on the floor will go with the seller, but any flooring that is tacked, nailed, fitted, or glued down stays. Hardware and fixtures. So generally all doorknobs, mailboxes, light switches, hardware, swag lights, and water features transfer to the new owner. But there are some exceptions to this rule. So be sure to speak with a good real estate agent before you write your contract. An example of that are light fixtures. Sometimes sellers want to take their Aunt Susie's fixture with them. So TVs, technically mounted TVs aren't fixed to the home, they're fixed to the mount, which is fixed to the home. So the general rule of thumb here is that the TV goes and the mount stays. But again, don't assume anything you see on the property comes with the house. Always speak to your realtor for clarity, and always have your realtor write everything you want specifically into the contract, because at the end of the day, everything is negotiable. So there you have it. You may have just learned that fixtures are more than lighting. And if you want more guidance on how to write a contract clearly so there's no dispute around what stays and what goes, then I'm definitely your girl. So if you want to dig deeper, you can also schedule a one-on-one complimentary consultation with me, and you can find that link in my Instagram bio. I also have a ton of great resources on my website, so you can check those out as well. And I really appreciate you joining me today. And I hope to see you around town. See ya.